So Jeremy on Advanced Variable site asked me about some more technical information on this system. So I'm basically doing this video for you, Jeremy, but it's for the benefit of everybody else too. So last weekend in Pensacola, Florida, I took delivery of these 2 sets of telescopes, and it was with Dr. Santilli. He's the inventor of the Santilli telescope, and he's discovered ITEs, invisible terrestrial entities, that are giving off isodual light. That's light that is normally given off from antimatter, but you can't have antimatter in our Earth's atmosphere, but somehow you can have this isodual light given off. Anyway, there's 2 telescopes of each system. The one is a Galileo, so it uses a convex lens, and it can see regular images, okay, as shown here. The second one is using a concave lens because isodual light, antimatter light, if you will, has the effect of the opposite index of refraction. So you cannot focus images through a convex lens that are isodual light. You have to focus them through a concave lens. So how you set up the telescope, and once again, this is the 150 system. This is a 70 millimeter system here. And of course, this is my old system for spotting anomalies. And I'm also working on another system that Jeremy helped me with using infrared spotting. It's a dual system as well, and that's almost done. But let me show you how to do it here. So you set up your focusing. This is a Sony A7S camera with 4K video and stills. And I've got a T-mount telescope adapter here. And you can see it, there's no lens here, but it's got the extension. This is the T-mount, and this is the adapter for the Sony camera. So you can see here that there's no lens here because we're using the lens here to focus right onto the sensor screen. So you put it in here, okay, and you tighten it up. And of course you would normally focus, okay, see it's out of focus. So you focus with the coarse adjustment, and then you just focus with the fine adjustment. So right about there. So now you pay attention to what your setting is here, because we won't be able to see images here unless we're seeing some kind of an anomaly craft, ITE or UFE or whatever. That will be focused in the camera, but right now nothing will be focused. So you have to pay attention to this setting here, and it's around 2.2. So I set this one here for 2.2. Okay, I have to loosen this off first. Okay, it's set for about 2.2, and I tighten it up. So now when I take the camera out of here and put it on this side over here, anything that's there will be in focus automatically. Okay, now as you can see, there's nothing on the screen right now because there's no things in the sky that are giving off this isodual light. And isodual light is very weak, so you wouldn't see it in the sky like this. It has to be at nighttime. And there has to be a little bit of light because isodual light will actually cancel out regular light. So you need some background light in order for the isodual light to cancel the light coming to that pixel on the screen. So for now, I'm just going to leave that, and then I'll show you the other system on the 70. So this is for closer stuff, and this is done the same way. You simply focus it in your regular Galileo telescope, and then you would just take it out here. Okay, extension doesn't have to be that long. You put it in here, okay, until it stops. Okay, tighten it up, and then that one is set for 6.4. So you also set this one for 6.4, and you know then it will be in focus as well. So if there is something we're going to see later on tonight, it will be in focus here. So for now, I'm just going to put them back to the Galileo telescopes, and then I'll just show you how I take video and pictures real quick. And really the best thing to do is have a camera on each one of these at the same time, so you can show people that when you're getting these images of these anomalies, you can show people what's actually seen in the Galileo telescope, and they won't see anything because it's invisible to a Galileo telescope. So as far as taking pictures here, I've got a remote on here, and I can just do still shot. Okay, I can also do video, so I can start recording and stop recording. And then I also have a remote control here, so I can actually just do this in remote control. So I can take a picture, I can start it recording as well, like that. Then I can stop recording. This one doesn't seem to work as well. Come on. Looks like I'm just going to have to hit the record button here. That's why I've actually got the cord on that one. It seems to work better. So as far as technical stuff goes, I really don't know that much about the technical side of the telescopes. I'm really just learning the A7 camera, and I know that basically you're using the extension on the telescope. I know that this is a 150 millimeter telescope, these two. I know this is 70 millimeter. And I know you just have to focus the images, and I've been learning all the settings on the camera, and I know it's 4K. And I know that when it becomes nighttime, I'm going to have my camera on the Santilli telescope, and when I see an image that's in focus on here, I know that it has to be an anomaly, because it would not be focused if it's just something giving off regular light. It won't be focused in this concave lens. So that's about it, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot. Thanks a lot.